Good to go. All right, welcome everybody to season 3, episode 17 of the Fantasy Guys. We are officially live and ready to get this show on the road. Looking forward to another great show today. A lot of topics, a lot of stuff to talk about right in front of me right here on the phone. I got all the topics ready to roll. First of all, let me introduce the people who are in the building. You got little big bro Yusuf Thabit on the ones and twos. We appreciate him. To the right of me, of course, you got big bro Moti. You got Omar T right here standing right in front of the camera, right in front of you, or sitting in front of the camera. Tony is showing up on Tony time. This is why the C is empty right now. But, you know, Tony, inshallah, will be in the building sooner rather than later. He's probably listening to it right now and making sure that we don't say nothing wrong, Ziad, so be ready for that. And I say Ziad because Ziad Elhady and his brother AJ Elhady is our guests for today. Looking forward to them. The members of the Act Accordingly podcast with Bash and Z. These guys are in the building. We appreciate them for being here today. We got much love to the Hadi family. We've known these guys for a long time. You know, every year we annually, at least I try to annually come on their show as well. We talk about fantasy football, and we return the favor by having them come on our show as well. So looking forward to it. Should be another great show today. Like I said, a lot of topics to discuss. You know, I know a lot of you at home, hopefully you've made it to the semifinals and the playoffs, like big bro Moti here, inshallah. He's in two semifinals right now. So Moti has his game face on, as always. You know what I'm saying? Like Moti has that look, you know what I'm saying? I think it's going to start becoming a trend, Moti. There's the sunglasses, the serious look.
That's
you know
working.
What I'm saying?
That's working.
It definitely works.
I didn't get enough sleep. That's what it is.
Oh, okay. Shout out to Big Bro Moti. He's in the building. Like I said, we're going to talk about fantasy. We're going to talk about the NFL, a lot of different topics. We're going to dive into it. Before we do that, though, be sure to follow us on all of our socials. You have YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, all under Oz Media. You can listen to the show later on Apple and Spotify podcasts under Oz Media. If you want to call in, the number is 313-306-1750. Again, 313-306-1750. Shout out to the sponsors, Balkan House, Juice Box, Qahwah House, BC Adhesives, Specialty Medical Center, Hanley International Academy, and Unique Coney Island. We are going to start off with Unique Coney Island. Yusuf, give a shout out to Sambo, Nate, and everyone over there at Unique Coney Island. And then we're going to officially get the show on the road. Shout out to Unique Coney Island.
All right, Yusuf, I'm looking for a place for some unique food.
It sounds like you're trying to go to Unique Coney Island.
It sounds like you're right. Unique Coney Island is famous for their original unique pita, homemade chicken lemon rice, unique chicken qalaba, shawarma, gyro, and much more. They also now have a rewards program where every 100 points you get $7 off your next meal. They currently have 2 locations, one in Sterling Heights and one in downtown Detroit. So if you're looking for a place that has unique foods, be sure to stop by Unique Coney Island.
All right, Mo Malahi asked us, where's Tony? Tony right now is being Tony. You know, he'll be here soon, inshallah. Hopefully. Shout out to Tony if you're listening, Tony. I don't want to say nothing wrong because then he's going to come in here.
You keep saying you don't want to say anything wrong. It's not anything wrong. It's just news. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what? I'm just reporting.
There you go.
I'm just reporting. You know
nothing
what I'm
wrong,
saying?
man.
Exactly.
It's Tony's wrong. That's his thing.
Hey, let's get it started right now. Listen, typically we have a Tony rant once a week. You know, I think there's a Ziad Elhady rant coming soon.
I don't know. I mean, it's not a Ziad Elhady rant. It's the people's rant. You know what I'm saying? Like he has a responsibility to his fans to come out here and to his foes. You know. To put his name on it. You know what I mean? Like, we're here, man. What's up?
He's dodging it, man. I think you scared him when you seen him earlier.
I'm telling you, I called him in the street, a few days ago. I sent you that picture. I was like, hey, man, look what I found. And then, we just started scrapping in the middle of the street, on 8 Mile.
Yeah.
I
saw the look on his face.
He was disheveled. We smiled for that one picture, and we started fighting again.
Hey, shout out to Z. That's why Tony has to be here because we definitely want this Ziad versus Tony situation happening right now. We already got a question. We got Devin Singletary or Kenneth Walker. This is a tough one. Singletary, listen, I would have said K9 without a hesitation until I seen that Singletary had 30 touches last week, 26 carries and 4 catches. Singletary's playing against Cleveland's run defense. K9 is playing against Tennessee's run defense. I'm going to start off with you, AJ. Who are you starting, Kenneth Walker or Devin Singletary?
Singletary, so they don't have a quarterback to lean on.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of love going towards Singletary. And I was going to mention that later. But
As a Boom Philly, because he's one of mine.
Browns defense, we're not getting there yet, but Browns defense is the Browns defense. So I'm going to go with K9 on that one. Go
K9.
Yeah.
He said go green, go white.
Yeah, I think that Keenan is the guy. You know, I mean, I know Charbonnet is, you know, they're splitting a little bit more carries as the season's going on, and that's good. Actually, it's good for his health too. But no quarterback. They're just gonna load up that box, and Cleveland's gonna do Cleveland things and lock it down. Go K9.
Moti.
Yeah, man, I agree with them. You know, I wouldn't start him versus the Cleveland defense. I'm going K9 today.
I'll go Kenneth Walker too. I'm gonna go Kenneth Walker. We'll go Kenneth Walker all across the board. The person that asked this question, I happen to know his team, and he actually got Kenneth Walker in a trade.
Mm-hmm.
And the person he's playing against is who traded him Kenneth Walker.
Oh,
so it could be
revenge
like,
game.
Yeah, so
You know
this
what I'm
could be
saying?
like
Yeah.
send a message like thank you.
That's bulletin board message. You
Yeah,
know? You know what I mean?
I'm saying? So Kenneth
we take
Walker-
this serious out
Exactly,
here.
exactly. So that's why I'd probably go with Kenneth Walker. If you're at home and you're watching and you're in fantasy, any situation, we're here to answer your questions. Keep shooting them away. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with the debate time, Yusuf. If you want to go ahead and hit us with the air horn, Yusuf. All right. Let's start off with a little funny one, all right? So Rashad Mendenhall, I don't know if you've seen this.
I love this. Thank
Okay.
you for asking.
Yes.
I'm the perfect person for this
Yes.
topic.
So he tweeted out last week, basically, he said instead of having the normal Pro Bowl Moti, you remember Rashad Mendenhall? Do you know what he said or no?
Yeah.
Like the tweet? Okay. So anyway, he tweeted out last week that, that instead of having a normal Pro Bowl, that we should have a race bowl, blacks versus whites in the NFL.
right.
All right. So with that said, two-part question. A, is that a good idea? And B, who would win the game? All right. So Ziad, you sound like you're ready to jump out
Oh
of your
man.
chair.
Okay. First of all, I mean, if you're not talking, I know everybody's like, hey, let's not talk about race or whatever. Okay. I mean, there's different races, right? I mean, it is a thing. As long as you're not, you're shaking hands afterwards.
Yes.
Let's put that to the
Yeah.
side. You know what I mean? This is not a race war thing. This is
For
just.
sure.
That being said, black people are gonna kill him, man. It's like, are you kidding me?
Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Hey, yeah, before you do that.
Hold on. Okay, there's
Wait.
yes, there's like offensive line. They're about
Thank
neck
you.
and neck
Tight end.
and running
Defensive
back.
line- defensive line's
all
not
that
bad
stuff.
either.
Until you get to the defensive backs,
Yeah.
and then it's not even close. Are you
true.
kidding me? You got Tariq Hill going against some guy that works at the Walmart.
Costco.
You know what I'm saying? He's checking your receipts as you're burning them. That's not gonna work, man.
Yeah.
That forget about it.
Listen, so okay, let's go with like position.
That's one.
groups. Let's go with position groups and see who gets there.
And he's okay. I'm sorry, go ahead.
So you got quarterbacks. You're gonna give it to the whites. Okay.
Are you? Are you counting Mahomes? That's another rule, by the way.
Yeah. What are we gonna do about?
Okay,
Mahomes?
so
no.
I think I think they have to be 75% of that certain
No, no,
race.
no.
So he would be out.
No.
Yeah,
I don't think
he's
so.
not. He's not playing
Hold on a
Mahomes.
second.
He's not allowed.
Would he have been discriminated against 100 years ago?
That is a
No,
true question.
I mean,
a good
that's-
way.
that's
a good way.
irrelevant. I mean,
he looks like Rosa Parks.
All right. You know what?
That is true.
Let me tell you something. He could be discriminated on both sides, by the way.
He could.
That is also true.
Right. That's why I say you got to go with the 75% rule. You know what I mean? That's
But you're always your daddy's son.
that's solid.
That is also true.
But unless you're Jewish, they go by the mother's side.
So, well, how about this, Moti? Your thoughts? Who do you think? First of all, is it a good idea, and who do you think would win?
I mean, obviously it would never happen, but yeah, I agree. I mean, I introduced this saying last week on the show, and I'm gonna say it again this week. The blacks will most times sandwich the whites.
I'm telling you.
You know what I'm saying? So I think without a question, I think every phase of the game, it'll be, they'll dominate, to be honest with you. But what he was saying, as far as athlete, right? He said something about I'm better than your GOAT, or whatever he said.
He pushed it there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on now.
All right, so first of all, he's not better than Tom Brady. Let's keep it real, right?
Who?
Rashad Mendenhall.
He's not better than Tom Brady. What the
No,
heck?
but listen.
He's not better than 500 running backs that probably played the NFL.
But listen though, he's probably talking about as far as from an athletic standpoint.
Okay.
All right,
I see what
you know
you're
what I'm
saying.
saying? As far as a football player, I'm like,
Yeah.
if we're in the street, we're playing street ball, football, I think I'm picking up Rashad Mendenhall over Tom Brady. This is me.
That's all. That's you and a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's what he kind of.
Yeah, that's probably what he would meant.
Yeah.
That it makes sense because that's a very bold statement. AJ, what do you think, man? Do you think A would be a good idea? Or B, who do you think will win?
I think it would be an amazing idea. I would love to watch this game. It would be.
It would be good in the first quarter.
See, this is the problem in Pro Bowl is that they do need to figure something out.
Oh, they ran simulations on Madden.
They did.
That's funny.
What
They
was the
did it.
scores? What was the scores?
It was surprisingly closer than I thought it would be.
I'm saying y'all sleeping
it was,
on. Y'all
it was like
sleeping on-
69 to 57. I think it was something like that.
Yeah, I think both
Damn.
teams. Both
It was- oh,
teams
yeah, it was
can
a shootout.
score, man. Like, you know, you got solid receivers. They said Nakua would go with the whites. I mean, so you know,
I've heard otherwise, but okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
you
so
can throw them in
they
there.
said that's the only fair way is that anybody that's like in that other range has to go with the whites as well. You know what I'm
I don't know,
saying?
Petty
think-
Sewell, where would he land?
You know, they said Vita Vea needs to go with the whites. Like all these guys that are on the line. No, but it's funny. Like I was listening to Pat McAfee. They were talking about it, like they went in depth with it.
Yeah.
But who do you think would win, AJ?
Oh, it's 100% the black team.
Yeah.
No, not even. I wouldn't. I don't. It's not gonna be that close. But it would be interesting to see how that defensive back position plays out.
Yeah. They don't have many corners. They're
They
the
don't.
last
there's
start.
gonna be a guy coming out of Iowa.
Yeah.
He's a corner. They might move him to safety. They've been trying already. They've been- you know, he's.
Yeah.
You know,
That's funny.
They don't like white guys at the corner position. I don't know what's going on. The last one was in 2002.
Yeah, I seen
know?
something like that. What do you
Yeah.
guys say, Yusuf? He ain't white.
He's Mexican. or something. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, but if you guys think about it, right, as far as the white team, they could probably control the game by running the ball.
That's what they would have to do.
You know what I'm saying? And then you got McCaffrey as a running back. You know, you have a good offensive line, great offensive line.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they're solid. They
you
got
never
solid
know. Yeah, you never
receivers.
know.
On offense, they're set. It's really on defense. The DBs.
Specifically the
secondary.
DV. Yeah.
That's what it is.
They got to hurry up and get to that quarterback quick.
Yeah.
I'm looking at these proposed teams on this article online. Now, around the cornerback position, it's interesting. They have, for the white team, Hunter Renfro
That's so funny.
Yeah.
and Braxton Berrios.
Yeah. Come on.
Wow.
Come on, man.
I didn't know who Braxton Berrios was. To be
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Jets
Look it up.
receiver. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. He's a receiver.
Miami now.
Miami.
Miami.
Yeah.
Miami.
He's a
Yeah.
wide
Yeah.
receiver, kick returner.
That's funny.
So if he gets hurt, they have no kick returner.
All right, well, we've got a couple questions. Shout out to the Haddish tuning in. We got Devin A. Chain, a.k.a. Nader, would say Devin Ashanti.
Oh, boy.
That was hilarious when he said that.
Oh, man,
We were
that's-
on the phone with him. He was like, so who should I start? Should I start DeAndre Swift or Ashanti?
Oh, nice. Hey, she's pregnant, so I don't know. She might be out.
There you go. Ty Chandler or Devin A. Chain?
Oh, you got to go A-Chain.
You got Mo Al Hadi, by the way, so you know he's
Yeah.
going to let you hear it if you
No,
get him
that's
on.
fine. I mean, Madison's activated.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's
That's
activated.
a big question. So yeah, you got to go A-Chain then. To me too.
Yeah,
You know, if Madison's activated, I go A-Chain. If he wasn't, I probably went Chandler. But I'm going A-Chain. Moti?
Yeah, I'm going A-Chain too.
How about you, AJ?
A-Chain.
A-Chain. All right, we A-Chain all across the
We're
board.
on the A-train.
Draymond is innocent. He said. All right.
I agree.
Listen, Draymond.
Listen, we have a thing in our group, right? You know, it's just Draymond he's in the wrong era, man. I mean, if he was like with the bad boys, we'd love him.
Yeah.
It's not that era anymore. Everybody's friends and family and all that stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just it
He's
doesn't
good
work.
I think he's good for that league.
Listen,
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
He's not in the league right now.
Is Draymond dirty? I do think so. I think the things that he does sometimes. Is
I like a
little
dirty
bit
player.
overrated.
That's fine.
It's fine. I mean, listen, there's a certain extent. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like when he stepped on Sabonis, or even like the Nurkic swing in his face. Like let's be
Dude,
real.
he just backhands like,
Like,
who turns like that?
Like to me, like if he's going up and you do a hard foul, that's like dirty. Swinging and turning around and doing that, to me, that's a level of like, immaturity. But do I think they're overreacting by saying he needs help? Yes. Like let's be real
that's a
right
little
now.
bit too much.
That's crazy. To
But
me,
I grew up in the Pistons and Celtics where Robert Parrish was just like going haymaker over people, like he was like giving people concussions, and then it wasn't even a flagrant foul.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If that was the NBA now, I would actually enjoy it more.
Yeah.
Hey, they
Personally.
You'd have short careers.
Yeah, that's the problem.
They had a meme going around and they called him Drabo, and
Nice.
under it is what foul?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I'm gonna just touch on what AJ said. Honestly, I don't see why you think this is good for the NBA. You know what I'm saying? I think this is just out of the line stuff. You know, I remember when Grayson Allen had an issue with kicking people in the groin, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, one of his conditions was to you know, seek help. You know, and we don't know what people go through in their personal lives. You know what I'm saying? But this is, to me, is getting out of hand. I love Draymond as a player. I think Draymond is a huge reason why the Golden State Warriors won those championships. But
Let me ask you this. I'm glad that you said this because I was just about to say,
yeah.
is he real? If he wasn't fouling and enforcing, being an enforcer, is he really that good as a player? Like, you know,
Honestly, I think Draymond Green is a Hall of Famer.
or you think that he's a Hall of
I think
Famer?
he's a Hall of Famer.
Wow, give it the
Let him
air horn,
finish.
Yusuf. That's
Let
an air
him
horn
finish.
comment right
Let him
there.
finish.
Yeah, because I'm the type where, you know, obviously you know,
You don't think he's benefiting
Play-
from a
play
Hall of
basketball.
Fame coach and players around
I think
him?
I can make an argument that they're benefiting from him.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? You know,
They're winning without him, though.
I think they're doing bad this year.
They won without
I think
him.
they're on a 4-game win streak now. You know, they've been playing, you know, decent without him too. But I mean, you gotta look at the big picture, like a long run. If we're gonna look at, you know, how they are without him, in terms of like
He's a,
being
he's,
a
a,
player.
he's a good team player, role player, for sure. Team player. I mean,
100%.
I mean, he's willing to get suspended for you. You
Yeah,
know?
he is.
He's
So-
willing to whip
is.
his team into shape, no matter.
He is for sure. All
What
right,
the
let's keep it rolling.
right, let's
Madison is back. He said so.
Yeah.
This guy is too cool for podcasts. I don't know if they're talking about Moti, Ziad, AJ, or
It's
me.
probably me.
All right,
Probably-
there
yeah,
you
it's
go.
probably me.
I need help. Chandler, shout out to AB Abraham, another fantasy guy. Shout out to AB. I need help. Chandler, Minnesota. Gus the Bus, Javante Johnson, Bears. Madison is active. So he got Chandler from Minnesota, Gus the Bus, Javante Williams, Denver playing against New England, and then Roshan Johnson, Bears. Me personally, I'm automatically putting an X on Chandler and Johnson. I think, to me, and maybe you guys could agree or disagree, it's between Javante Williams and Gus the Bus. Gus the Bus is playing San Fran. Javante Williams is playing New England. AJ, I'll start off with you on this one. Who would you go with from those
I
four?
don't think Chandler's that bad of an option.
Really?
I don't think he's that bad as an. It could go either way because
You know, Lions got a good run defense. Like, that's the one thing that we do have is a good run defense.
they do, but I'm not gonna. I would rather go against the Lions' run defense than San Fran.
Yeah.
So I guess Williams.
You know, Keen Mitchell's out though. You know, Gus the Bus when he was the guy, he was
Yeah.
putting up all right numbers. You know what I'm saying? It's touchdown dependent, but it was all right numbers. You know, Keen Mitchell's done for the year. I
Oh,
think
that's
Gus
a horrible
the Bus.
injury too. By the way.
Yeah, it was nasty. I knew immediately as soon as it happened.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
knew it was the ACL.
Yeah.
It buckled on him. That's messed up, man. The messed up thing is he really didn't do a move. Like, was he
He
like
just stepped wrong,
Yeah,
man.
he just
It's
stepped wrong.
That's how it usually is.
That's nasty,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. I'm not gonna be like Tony. That's my. You want my first Tony rant?
Yes.
My old man rant.
Yeah.
I mean, since he's not here. You know, I'll be the old man yelling at the clouds guy. You know, there's sometimes you got bad options, right? You go. Oh man, check the waiver wire. Obviously, I did. That's why who I have.
Yeah.
Right. I'm asking you guys help. Who do you think?
Yeah. And then Tony.
They're not great options. I'm sorry to tell you that.
Yeah.
Right. From those. Because it's not so much that they're bad players, bad matchups too. I mean, you're going against tough defenses as well. You know, go with Gus the Bus, I would say, in that
Yeah.
situation. But I'm giving you an answer. I'm putting, you know, I'm not going to say, pass. I'm too cool for school. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, Tony.
Yeah.
Where are you at? What
Yeah.
do you agree, Tony?
Javante Williams too for Denver. I mean, New England, you know, might have a lot of possessions. Honestly, to me, Moti, what you think? Javante Williams or Gus the Bus?
I mean, I'm unfortunately playing Javante Williams, but in this situation, I think I'm gonna have to go with Javante, man. You know,
Yeah.
because Gus the Bus is playing against San Francisco's defense. I know they're at home. And you're right with the Mitchell injury. I'm just going with Javante.
Yeah, I can see Javante getting more touches than Gus the Bus because of the fact that it's Denver against New England and that offense is bad. And, you know, sometimes when the offense is bad, not a lot of possessions, so more
Yeah.
possessions for you. So I would go Javante Williams, and they're home. You know, if they're on the road, but Javante Williams at home, Denver needs the game. They need to win. They need to keep up in the playoffs. I mean, obviously, I know Gus the Bus in Baltimore. Everyone needs to win.
I
over
mean,
there.
I just don't trust the Broncos offense that much.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I know they've been rolling. And Patriots defense, that's the only good thing about their team.
Yeah,
You know, they just can't score.
yeah.
But yeah.
All right, AJ, did you give an answer?
A game script is gonna go towards Williams.
Okay. So we got 3 Williams and 1 Gus the Bus.
I'll be on this island. Don't worry about it.
All right. Will the Pistons win a game? Said some anonymous said that, and the answer to that question is yes. I do
course.
think they'll win a game.
Here's the better question.
Will they get the record of 9 wins?
That's a good question as well. The better question, you could ask it this way: who's gonna have more wins, the Lions or the Pistons?
Oh, by the end of the year?
Yes.
I'm Lions. I'm going Lions. For real. Like, man,
Isn't that terrible?
We got blown out by Washington, and they're terrible.
We were betrayed by
Tom Gore?
no, well, yeah, but no, the Troy Weaver.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody
I
was
a big
so
fan of
high.
him.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And he just missed on everything. Everything. You got, like, is he watching them or is he just
Listen,
going by what a computer says and then just walks away?
I still believe in the personnel that we have. I know you're gonna call me crazy, but I still do. I just
Year
think,
4, man, you shouldn't be losing like this. I mean, you could struggle or whatever, but year 4 and you're at a historic losing rate. That's unforgivable.
Yeah, I agree.
You know?
I think one of their issues is the rotations, man. They to me they just have the wrong people in the wrong time. I'm not saying that we don't have talent. I think we're a talented team. It's just sometimes we just got to find the right combination of players to play them together. I do think that they should, make some trades with those veteran guys we have and just keep playing the young guys, man. We're gonna eventually get some wins. It's the NBA. We're just. I hope so, man. And I do believe they'll
Win. I mean, Utah, they benched everybody. We still lost.
Man, this was a good year for the Pistons to
Yeah.
be in the side of the play-in. The teams that are struggling, and we just all you had to do is be a little bit games below 500, and we'll still be in the contention for the play-in game. And my goodness, man, taking the back seat, going backwards is tough,
Yeah,
especially
yeah.
like when you have young pieces and you're going backwards.
And
That
you
kinda-
see Cade, he's defeated.
yeah, he is.
He's so much better than that, but he's like, I need help. And then
Yeah.
he's going to regress, and then it's probably ruining his career. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah, he's a 4-time champ. Yeah, Kelb said Mo Al-Haddi. Probably referring to.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's move on.
Ahmed Al-Haddi said Josh Allen identifies as black. It's a Larry Bird rule. He just wanted to make sure you mentioned that. This question's for Ziad. Taysom Hill versus the Rams or Taysom Hill versus the Cowboys?
Let me tell you something about this. This is a bit with Ahmed. All right, he thinks that anybody that's named T. Hill is Taysom Hill.
That's funny.
So, hey, what team does he play for? The white team or the black team?
That is true.
Or does he play for Taysom Hill team?
He's an all-star. I agree with Moti because look at when he got suspended in the finals. They would have won at Game 5, said Tony. So Tony's commenting. Where you at, Tony? I gave you the 1150 card. I told these guys 1150.
Right. Oh, I told him even this week. I was like, he was like, when are you going to be there? I was like, this week. He's like, I'm sick. From Tuesday?
Does this change anything? Cortland Sutton or Kenneth Walker? Are you still going with Kenneth Walker or Cortland Sutton?
I mean, who's asking this?
Same person.
This is I would assume PPR. I would probably go with Sutton then. I'd probably go with Sutton.
AJ, opinion change?
I agree, Sutton.
Son for me too.
Wow. Son across the board, huh? Let's keep it rolling.
Don't worry, if Tony was here, he'd give you the wrong answer.
All right, Ahmed Hadi said Tony's got a girlfriend.
Not us.
Tony's got a girlfriend. Tony's got a girlfriend.
Not us. I mean, Tony gives the wrong answers, not us. We give you guys more ships than a Navy fleet.
There you go.
Let me tell you.
There you go. All right. I thought you were going to go with the Yemen line with that one, too.
I did. I said, more ships with the
Yeah,
Navy
okay.
fleet.
There you go. Thanks for all the great input, fellas. Always appreciate it. Shout out to you, AB. Moment has it. Where's Fahmy? We're still looking.
See? Hashtag where's Tony?
Cade looks like Obama after 2 terms.
That's funny.
Man.
The Hadis got jokes, Ahmed. The Hadis low-key be having jokes. All right, here we go.
Active Corny Podcast, guys. Go check us out.
Active Only Podcast. Make sure you plug that in as well. All right, so here we go. My next debate question, okay, is... this is
here it is.
Look how he walks into it.
man.
Look how he walks in.
His ears must have been burning.
Tony's got a girlfriend 3 times.
Yeah,
He knows that joke.
I
He's
know
old
he does.
enough.
I know he knows that joke. It's an ongoing joke. Every
Oh
season.
man, that's a regional joke right there. Nobody in like Delaware knows that one.
All right, here we go. All right, second debate is Moti's been ripping on Joe Flacco. Moti, you called him ice cold milkshake sits of the week.
Oh, boy.
Low key Joe Flacco Flacco has been solid. I think he's undefeated as a starter. I could be wrong. Maybe he lost one against the Rams. I think they're 3-1 now. As Flacco's a starter. All right. So long story short, my quick question to you guys is: has Joe Flacco been the best quarterback for the Cleveland Browns this year? That's including Watson, that's including P.J. Walker, that's including Dorian Thompson-Robinson. And does he give them the best chance to go far in the playoffs?
Easily.
He's been
Easily.
the best,
Easily.
but I mean,
easily. It's not like he's, you don't need to be spectacular to win for that team. You got a great defense. Just don't turn it over.
Yep. I mean, that's why I asked the question. Moti, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, man. I mean, he's the ice cream machine is not working. Probably. You know what I'm saying
Donald's, huh?
Yeah, that's my only excuse because you're right. He has been playing good football, but this is the NFL. Teams will adjust, and I don't see the success continuing.
AJ, what do you think?
it's a Fitzpatrick effect right now.
Yeah.
Balling out, he's gonna have a really bad game.
It's coming up.
He's not gonna carry a team,
I don't
Maybe
know.
they make it into the playoffs.
I don't know if
They're not gonna make
Fitzpatrick
it
is the
far.
same though. I don't know if Fitzpatrick is the same because he tried to win. He like the whole Fitz magic thing, you know.
Tony, come in, man. What are you waiting for?
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Just come sit down.
Just relax,
You
man.
would see Flacco.
Yeah.
He would launch the ball deep, but he just doesn't have the arm consistently. It doesn't last throughout the game.
Here, I'll
He'll
move
end up
the
throwing a deep
table
ball
for you.
and it comes up short.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I think Joe Flacco, like Ziad said, he's doing his job as the quarterback. You know, managing the game. You know,
me when I say stuff about you.
with the defense that they have, they don't need to do. He doesn't need to win them the games. He just needs to play good enough to get them to where they need to go. You know what I'm saying? And the defense does their job. And you know, sometimes it might be a Dustin Hopkins field goal, but that's all
Yeah.
they need. You know what I'm saying?
With that being said, I do love watching that though. I love watching old quarterbacks come back and try to re-energize the team.
Speaking of
It's
Flacco-
fun to watch, and that's why I loved Vinatieri
Oh man,
so much.
Yeah. Speaking of Flacco, Tony's back with us, everybody.
Oh yeah, he is.
Hey, he's
that's a great segue.
You know what I'm saying? This is the Flacco of this show, man.
of the show.
Just don't mess up.
I mean, I saw you on Tuesday.
Right.
You were very cordial.
I'm a cordial guy. I'm a good guy, Tony. The issue is not
What
me.
happens when
It's-
you put on, get on the podcast, automatically jump into attack mode?
What are you talking about? We were talking even then. I was trying to do my job.
What's his season like?
Can I?
I had a rough season.
I also had a rough season.
Tony, can we?
So
can,
talk to us about your rough season.
I'll tell
can
you.
you talk to us about what the Tony has a girlfriend thing line? Or
No, it has nothing to do with him.
Yeah, it has absolutely not.
Okay.
There was an
it's a
insane asylum.
family show.
Yeah. Okay.
Never
I'll
happened.
leave it at that.
All
Okay.
What are you about to say though?
No,
No. You need to explain it.
You want me to explain it?
My kids are watching.
Okay, so Tony was a bit of a ladies' man. No, I'm just joking. No, there was an like a insane asylum sort of hybrid kind of thing that was across from the school we were at. And there was a guy named Tony, and if you yelled out Tony got a girlfriend, he'd start hitting himself.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's all that
dark.
it is,
You
and
know
it's just
that?
coincidence.
That's
That's
You're
what
talking
it
about
is.
Arabic
It's
school?
pretty
Yeah.
dark.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
pretty morbid. This is back in
Yeah.
the 80s
Yeah.
and 90s where it
Yeah.
was okay to make fun of you know.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. I see what you're saying.
He was evil early on in his life.
You made it, me. I don't even live in Amsterdam. I just
You
I
went
was
to
a
that
win
school.
in Rome kind of
you,
thing.
You went.
All right. Hey Ziad, where did you finish in the league this year? Said Mohammed Hadi. He already said it. That he didn't make
I finished
playoffs.
exactly where he finished, out of the playoffs.
There you go.
He's out of the playoffs too.
Munir.
Actually, no, he's in the playoffs.
I thought he said he had a lot of great options. He didn't. I mean, I was listening to the show.
Is this Munir the Munir Hadi?
the Munir Elhady.
Shout out to Munir, man. Listen,
Yeah.
very
the
generous.
best
guy,
basketball
by the way.
player.
Well, in
in this room.
in the Hadis.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
for sure, easily.
Yeah,
that's
by
not hard.
far.
That's not hard.
By far.
That's a low.
Was Munir there when we used to play the Hadis in football?
No.
No, he
Okay.
wasn't there. No, y'all would have lost then.
All right.
If Munir played?
That's us playing with one arm behind our backs.
Wow.
Without playing with Munir.
Okay. Who do you want to win, me or your brother Mo? That's
Oh,
for
Munir,
Ziad.
easily Munir.
Okay.
Come on, I mean that's Munir. That's my boy, man.
There you go. All right. They wanted to make sure that you answered
Munir,
that question.
He roots for the right people.
Yeah,
Munir's a good dude.
And not Fahmi. He was referring to the mentally ill dude named Tony. All right, so let's
Right,
keep rolling.
there you go.
Tony, quickly, Joe Flacco, has he been the best quarterback for Cleveland so far this year?
I mean, yeah, you could say that. I mean, from a statistical standpoint, yeah, but to win, I mean, I think their best chance is obviously Deshaun Watson.
Do you really believe that though?
Yeah, I really do. I mean,
Okay.
just because he has a couple of good games coming in. I mean, it could be a lot of changes. Different offensive approach, with Nick Chubb not being there. I mean, it could be a lot of different things. So
You don't think that there's something going on with Watson's head ever since that whole thing went down, and then the time off and then everything. It was too much, I think.
Yeah, I think so. I think over time, obviously, time heals a lot. So maybe next year he'll come back. But I definitely think it was still this year affecting him a little bit. But we'll see. I mean, they invested guaranteed a lot of guaranteed money. I would never do that.
Texans
personally.
is thanking them for that.
Oh man, Texans.
Man,
They're playing each other this week, so
Yeah.
it could be like Texans could really make it worse on them if they end up beating them. Even though I know he's not playing, but still. Next question that we were kind of talking about beforehand, all right, which is, I want to hear what your opinions on this. Does the best fantasy team always wins the fantasy championship? Okay, like obviously the champion is the champion, but was the champion always the best team in the league? So basically, does the fantasy team that was the best team always wins the championship? Okay, I'll start off with you, Moti. I don't think we started off with you on this one. So do you think that the best team wins the championship every year?
No, I mean, this happens every year. The number one team gets knocked out, because a fantasy is 2 seasons, right? You got your regular season, then you got your playoffs, and anything could happen. I'm on the side of 75% luck, 25%, you as far as a manager. So yeah, I mean, you can make some moves, you can make it happen, but I think more than likely, no.
Tony.
I think if you structure your playoffs to like a 4-team or a 6-team, what?
We had this talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you
We had this talk when you were trying to ambush me.
me,
Yeah, you and Rico.
we
But
did.
yeah, we talked about should we have an 8-man league or 6-man league, and it's like, Tony, it sounds like you needed a 12-man playoff.
So didn't you finish right next to where I
I
finished
sure
outside
did,
of
buddy,
the
but I'm
playoffs?
not complaining.
You just said that. So I think if you structure your playoffs to 6 teams making it, top 2 get a bye, more than likely you're going to have that cream rise to the top. But if you don't, then you're just asking for trouble, because more times than not that, bottom seed always upsets it.
Go ahead, Ziad.
Okay, here's the thing: the top seed is not always the best team at the end of the year.
True.
Injuries and everything. It's not always. That's why the top team doesn't always win. It's the hottest team. That's why you'll have those backdoor teams. They end up taking it over because they'll find some guy in the waivers that they had claim to, and then next thing you know, they're holding the ship.
AJ, what are your thoughts?
Last year in our league, my brother Hussein was top 3 in points. Right? It's not a thing where he gets knocked out of the playoffs. He didn't make it to the playoffs. Top 3 in points.
Wow.
Unheard of. I mean, it's
The year before it was me.
You were in top 3.
Yeah.
You had a rough go.
Mine,
You were top 3
I was top 3 in our NFL,
Yeah.
and I didn't make it.
Was he really?
No, I think he's up there. No, points against.
Oh no, points against. I was getting destroyed. I had 2,000 points against in 2 leagues.
That's messed up.
Bro, go look at it. I swear. That's one you can fact check. The other one, maybe wait a little on. AJ, what were you saying?
Yeah, AJ,
No, I
continue.
mean, you're just at the mercy. You just that's how it is. That's just how it is. So I mean, no, the best team doesn't always win.
Wasn't AJ in your guys' league?
Yeah, I
In
had
the
a
beginning-
question I wanted to ask him all season
beginning-
anyway.
In the beginning, I was balling out and just getting screwed.
And everybody kept getting boom Phillies on you.
That was history at some point. It didn't work out that week.
Yeah.
But
He
the
literally
second
boom
half-
Philly his whole team.
His whole
the
team.
second
Yeah.
half, my team played like garbage. So
So I want to know, how did the trade come down between you and him?
oh man, it was weeks.
Right.
It was weeks. What do you mean how it came down?
Like, it was weeks that, he was after you trying to get that pick.
Is it the Jonathan Taylor?
Yeah,
trade?
so he
oh,
was-
Man, yeah,
Which
he was,
trade are you talking about?
the second-
No, man, the picks, the draft
preseason?
picks. I'm talking about the draft picks before the season.
That was quick. That was a quick
That
one.
that was quick, and that was mainly because I just like chaos. It was like, why not? Let's spice this up.
Because I need to figure out trade targets for next year.
Yeah. All right. Well, let me read off some of these comments. He said, Hey guys, sorry I couldn't make it to the show. Quick,
Is that Tony from the 5-10 minutes ago?
I couldn't make it. Love the show. Oh, Jose. This is Jose.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
All these Hadis and Jose's like comment right there in the middle. You gotta. I don't even know.
We're like Lions fans. We're taking over stadiums.
Nice.
Seattle defense versus Tennessee, or Colts defense versus Atlanta, and Swift or K9. So he has a double question. So Seattle versus Tennessee, and then you got Colts versus Atlanta. Then you got Swift or K9. Tony, I'll let you answer this first since you're here.
I'll probably try to go with the home team on the defense.
So Seattle's not home, and I think Atlanta's. They're both not home.
So he's going with Atlanta.
Yeah.
No, got Colts against.
I would go. I would go with Colts.
Me too.
I would agree with the Colts.
AJ, Colts or Seattle? Moti.
I'm gonna go Seattle. I know Atlanta's playing Heineke also, but Tennessee is playing Tannehill.
Yeah, that is true. Swift or K9? This is a tough one. Philly is playing
Seattle.
Giants.
Or no.
I don't think it's a tough one.
Swift.
I am going to boom Philly Swift.
Really?
As a Swiftie myself.
Oh wow!
You know what I'm saying?
You got that Swift,
Wow.
Swiftie bracelet.
Yeah, see, there you go. As a Swiftie, you know.
The friendship bracelets.
It is. That's a Swiftie.
His
That's
daughter made me all these bracelets.
That's what Travis Kelce.
I'm saying. I don't hate it. Do you guys hate the whole Taylor Swift? It's just like a little thing.
I don't, but I'm not gonna lie to you. He hasn't been playing well since.
I don't care.
Just throwing it out there.
It's
you know?
great. I
He
mean, we
hasn't
win
played
against.
well.
Yeah.
He's been like.
Nah, man. I mean, he was scoring touchdowns early.
He's not
It's just
playing. He's not
coincidence.
playing Kelsey well. He's doing good for a tight.
Put it like
tight
this:
end.
he's not going in the first round next year.
Yeah.
And second of all,
Laporta.
next question is Laporta the second tight end to come off the board?
That's
yeah.
a good one.
He might be
Yeah.
the first.
No, not the first.
Who's playing better?
Bro, you got
Take away the
Kelsey
names.
Laporta. You can't
Put
take
player
away
A,
the
put
names.
player
You
B.
can't. You got to take into consideration.
No, his age too. Tony, you of all people know about sports and age. Come on, man.
All right, Swift or K9?
I'm going K9.
K9. Tony.
Yeah, I'm gonna go K9 since he boomed Philly Swift.
Hey,
Because his hits.
Only for that. Only for that reason
by the
alone.
way, I'm gonna mention this later quickly, but right now the Boom Phillies, I'm in first at 31.6. The guests are in second at 31.5. 0.001% difference. So I'm actually need you guys to slow down a little bit, all right? Because I need to go run away with this.
No, that's
one,
fine.
okay?
As long as we're
Appreciate
ahead of
it.
Tony, that's all that matters.
That's all that matters. All right, so the best basketball player under 5 feet said Mo Elhady about Munir.
Oh boy.
That's funny.
I thought Tony might laugh at that one. All right, it's more about...
Munir is a baller. Anybody that is talking like that is just really kind of hating on him.
Shout out to
There
Munir.
it
We
is.
appreciate
There-
Munir.
there it is. There it is.
Great guy. It's more of the best manager than the best team about fantasy when it comes to playing the right guys.
Here,
That's
here.
what comments. The top team will lose to the team that decided to start Raiders defense when they scored 30 points. That's exactly what happened to me, by the way, Ahmed Elhady. I played against the guy that started the Raiders defense and I lost. All right, Ziad said, Jose, what does the YFL mean to you and how do you feel about being appointed to be the next commissioner of that league?
Oh yeah.
Hussein Elhady.
Thank you very much.
And
Yes.
then, is there anything that makes the league different than many others?
See, Hussein is. I don't want. I want to let you guys know he's like the more serious one. You say, "Oh, we joke." He's the one that actually he tried to right the ship when we're all
Yeah.
goofing off
Yeah.
or
He
whatever.
uses too many $3 words though, man.
Yeah, it's like relax, man. It's just fantasy football. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you guys take it personal,
Yeah. The thing is,
right?
what do you mean? Oh, absolutely. But I mean, it's for charity. But yeah, absolutely, we take it
Oh,
personal.
the league?
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
we take it very
absolutely.
serious, even if
Very
finishing in the back.
Right. Pause.
Whoa.
So I thought it was a family show.
You're the one saying it. I mean,
It's a Paul show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tony's stupid.
What was the question? Is what the commissioner? You know what? Okay, I've been a commissioner before, right?
Yeah.
And when you talk to people who play fantasy football, you can tell who has never been a commissioner and who has. When people come out and say, we need to, shorten up the playoffs, he doesn't know what happens if you shorten up the field for playoff teams.
what happens?
People get disengaged, man.
It gets more competitive.
No, people get disengaged. It doesn't get competitive.
Listen,
It's the
I
opposite of
understand,
that.
but isn't it about rewarding the top seeds?
No.
No.
Never.
It doesn't have to be.
The reward is you're going against a lesser team. That's your reward.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, in the NFL, Tony, as you know, the top seed or the most scored points gets their money back. So
Oh, there you go. You got a reward there.
Why is Fehmi hitting himself? Question number 5. Should I be allowed to draft an NCAA player in my keeper league?
So something happened, right, in our
Exactly.
draft. This is obviously. So somebody was like, because we have a keeper league, right? Where this is the rules. If you draft him any round 8 or later, you could keep him next year, but he would be 3 rounds up. So if you took him in the 12th, he's your 9th round,
yeah.
right? Somebody was like, I'm going to draft Marvin Harrison Jr. Is that allowed?
I'm assuming that it was Ahmed.
That was Ahmed, yes. that was him.
I'm not gonna lie, that's a funny question. It's an
That's
interesting
solid.
question. That's an interesting question,
so
but no, I don't think it's allowed. By the
rule
way.
is-
You're giving up a draft pick.
Yeah, but so what? Marvin
Yeah.
Harrison Jr. might be a 4th
Not-
rounder next year, 3rd
Not just
rounder.
that, you're also giving up the way we do. You have to keep that person on your team
For
All
10
year.
weeks.
10
For
weeks.
10 weeks.
Oh, 10.
10 weeks.
Yeah, that's another
I
part.
I would do
Yeah.
that. I would do that.
Slot for 10 weeks. We don't do IR slots either.
Yeah,
already,
I'll
so-
do that though. I'll still do that. I'll still do it in a heartbeat. If it was allowed, I would do it in a heartbeat.
But then you have to
Do you
figure out
allow
how
it
to
as
do
a
it,
commissioner?
though.
Do you allow? No, you just leave,
No,
leave that spot
I
open.
wouldn't allow it though. I wouldn't allow it
You have
because
to-
You would
So
not?
no, I wouldn't.
Yo, that's crazy. This is even a consideration.
Yeah,
You know,
Because he might not even come out of the college next year.
So he's taking a risk.
yeah, but it's not that.
He's taking the risk, yeah.
It's not that. I mean, it's.
He understands that he's taking the risk.
He's
by
not
the way.
an NFL player right now. Like why are we talking about a college player?
Again, we're talking about can you take him in the 12th round and then keep him as a 9th rounder the following
it's
year?
a dynasty league.
You are
have
taking-
to
you were
look at it
taking a
that
risk.
way. Yeah.
No.
And that person understands he's taking a risk. So you would allow it.
I would allow it.
I wouldn't allow it.
I wouldn't. Yeah, either.
Hmm.
David Farver says, Swifty, whose man's is this? Shout out to Dave Farver.
Hey, when you're a girl dad,
Yeah.
you become a Swiftie. You'll see.
Automatically.
Rico,
That makes
did I
sense.
miss a debate about Pickens? He wants us to talk about the George Pickens situation, about him not blocking. And Rico was saying that he's a receiver and that he needs
That's
to,
wrong.
He needs to save his body.
That's wrong, man.
Bro,
That's so wrong.
this guy's
And he's
arguing
from
for
the
no
old-
reason.
He's from
no,
the
no,
old-
no, 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 no. We told him yesterday. That's the
Okay.
difference between guys that have played team sports and guys that didn't.
Yeah.
Watched.
Yeah, that just watched.
Like, come on,
Because
man.
it's just, bro.
Jalen Warren literally said if that was me, I would block for him. And I know it's 2 different positions.
He did
but-
block for
Yeah.
yesterday on a
And,
touchdown.
and he proved the point by making an amazing
J-Mo
block.
blocks.
That's what I told him. I was like, if you want to make a
No
comparison,
block, no rock.
Jamison Williams is a perfect comparison in terms of like
And-
maybe being in that same level of head
Yeah.
with George Pickens.
Yeah.
And he blocks.
I think it's a Steelers thing, man. I think they just attract problem receivers, man.
Yeah. And I mean, obviously he's probably
Oh,
you
man.
Shit,
You got Brown,
Come
you
on,
got
man. It was
Juju,
just
you got
Brown,
this guy. Juju was a little bit of a head case.
Not like this. I mean,
I mean, Brown was
Brown
the
was the
godfather
extreme.
of proud. Yeah, he was the extreme, but
But Brown blocked.
Martavius Bryant. Okay, I forgot about Martavius
Yeah.
Bryant.
Davis Bryant.
I'm telling you,
yeah,
man. Sheesh.
He was
That's-
mini
you know.
Josh Gordon for me.
Yeah,
I kept picking him up, thinking like he's gonna be fine
Yeah.
this year.
That's crazy.
yeah.
He's eligible to come back to the league, by the way. So don't be surprised if
He's
somebody.
still trying to come back?
Yeah.
No.
Of course.
No, it was
Why wouldn't you
literally
try?
this year. It
Why
was
wouldn't you
this
try?
year.
I mean, closed
I heard
mouths don't get fed.
I heard
You
the
know.
Cowboys worked him out. The Cowboys worked him out, but he obviously
the
didn't
Cowboys
make
worked
it.
out a lot of people.
All right, with that said, moving on now to the next debates. And the next debate is, we are inching closer to the playoffs. That is the Detroit Lions, So, you have to ask this question. I asked this a few weeks ago, but now I'm going to add a couple more teams. And that is basically of who would you guys want to see in the first round of the playoffs, inshallah, if we clinch the division. So, with that said, I'm going to name off. Tell me who you want to see and tell me who you don't want to see. Okay, so there's like 6 teams that there's a possibility. You got Tampa, Minnesota, Seattle, New Orleans, Atlanta, Green Bay, or the Rams. That might have been 7 teams. So from those 7 teams, you got Rams, Tampa, Minnesota, Seattle, New Orleans, Atlanta, and Green Bay. Who would you want to see and who would you not want to see in the first round of the playoffs? AJ, who's for sure somebody that you would want to see in the playoffs?
I mean, it's got to be Atlanta, right? What were the last 3 teams that you named? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know what, man? Let's cross out Atlanta.
You're not gonna see Atlanta.
They still got a chance, but I don't see them doing
Okay,
it.
so realistically, who are the teams again?
Realistically, it's New Orleans, Seattle, Minnesota. Honestly, for
Not
being
even
real
New
realistic,
Orleans.
let's be real realistic. You got Rams, Tampa, Minnesota, and Seattle, and Green Bay.
Yeah.
I'll take Seattle.
And
I don't want to see. I don't want to see our division again. I don't.
So you don't want nobody from our
I
division?
don't want to see the Packers. I don't want to see Vikings.
It's hard to win a third division
Yeah,
game
that's
against a team.
that's not just a normal playoff game. I think it's just one of those things. It's a crazier. It could be a crazier outcome. It's not just odds or whatever. It's not just a point spread. It's a division game. It's too much. So Seattle.
Who do you want to see and who don't you want to see?
I don't want to see Green Bay. I'm tired. You know, like they'll do something. You know, and then we can't go. You know, we struggle against a mobile quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean, and we did last game with them. And you guys think I'm crazy. I know that they're hot, but the Rams, you know, I think we match up best with them. It'd be a great story. Goff could, you know, take that to McVay kind of game, you know. Stafford he doesn't hate us. He left on great terms. He might take a knee. You don't know. You know, we still got a field named after the guy. You know, you know. But yeah, it would. I think I would rather go against the Rams.
Tony.
The complete opposite. I mean, the Rams are the last team I want to see. I
Same.
definitely would want to go against the Packers. We need to exercise these demons of being afraid of them. We've beaten them way more times than not in the last 3 or 4 years. I don't know why people still, you know, have that trauma when it comes to the Packers.
There's a reason.
We got handled that last game.
Yeah, but I mean, I felt like we really, you know, we came in too hype. Rams, man, the last thing I want to see is Jared Goff being under pressure, and you know, just let me stay away from that. To me, it'd be the easiest game would be the Packers. Then it'd probably be like even this, you know, maybe the Saints.
Yeah, but I don't see the Saints squeezing in either.
Unless we get the 2 seed, and then I don't see us going against.
Low T.
Yeah, honestly, whoever, man, you know, we need to have that mentality. Like, if we, you know, win the division today and get to the playoffs, well, you guys need to have confidence in your football team. You know, we could play whoever. If we lose, then we deserve it to lose, and if we win, which I expect them to do, you know, be happy about it. But I would play the Rams. You know, honestly, Green Bay is a division opponent. It's going to be our 3rd time playing them. It's going to be tough. I would go with the Rams. I want that, you know, storybook. We're not going to win the trade unless we win a Super Bowl with the whole Matthew Stafford trade, you know. But this
Really? Is that what you really think?
100%.
Oh yeah,
Bruh?
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
For real?
What?
I agree with that. I agree with that. They mission accomplished for them.
Okay,
Yeah, but
that
they
was
did it
expectation.
to win the Super
Yeah,
Bowl.
yeah,
We
they
didn't
did
do it to win the
Yeah,
Super
yeah,
Bowl.
Yeah.
Right, so they won the trade.
Hey,
No, they won the
we're
trade
not
based off a
playing-
need.
like,
We got much better with
We
that
didn't.
trade.
Yeah, go ahead.
We need to have a better expectation for the Lions. Like, you know.
Okay, Moti, how about
Super
this?
Bowl is the goal, guys. You know what I'm saying?
Let's say this happens. You don't think that like the trade at least was even? I don't think like maybe won. So they won the Super Bowl, obviously. Next year they didn't do well, and then this year this is where we're at right now. All right. And by the way, in that deal, you guys gotta understand that in that pick that we got from the Rams, we traded number 6, went back to 12, got Gibbs, and also got Laporta.
Laporta.
So you guys gotta consider that with Jamison Williams and Ifefanu, the new safety that we are bringing that's been balling. So with that said, and obviously Goff, all those situations plus a division title, plus we match up with them in the first round and we beat them, and we make it to maybe the next round, but we lose. Overall, if that all happens, you guys still think the Rams clearly won
Why
the
do
trade?
why do they make all those trades? To win
Hold on.
the Super Bowl. That's it.
No.
You won the Super Bowl.
They're not thinking that.
Even if you
The
go
Rams-
last place the next
No.
10 years, the goal is to win the Super Bowl.
No way.
That's it.
The Rams' goal in that trade was to win the Super Bowl. Check
Yeah.
mark.
The Lions
They
goal
got it.
was the
Right.
process.
Right. To win a playoff game, win division, win a playoff game, get better.
And then
Check.
eventually win a Super Bowl.
Like,
No,
I
you
mean,
wanna win
both
a Super
teams.
Bowl.
All right, so how about this?
If we win the Super Bowl, we clearly won. that
Yeah,
trade by a
100%.
landslide.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's fine.
But
Yeah.
I think the trade is like 50,
bro,
right?
it's even.
You know,
It's
But
even
both teams
100%.
got what they wanted.
Absolutely.
They
Both
did.
teams are winners.
It's not a landslide win.
Both,
but,
right.
you
Both
know.
teams are winners.
you give the Rams the edge.
Oh,
Yeah,
they-
100%.
because they made the trade and then they checked their goal.
we checked our goal too.
What did we yet?
Yes, we
this
did.
week- after this week, I think
If
we
you
checked our
clinch
goal.
the-
We checked
So you're
our goal
content.
100%.
Yes, because
You're content with if
We're not
you-
content. We said with that trade, just that trade, analyzing that trade, we checked our goal.
if we win a
We
division,
got-
we got
yeah, of
If
course.
you win a division and then you lose in the playoffs, and then next year
We win a playoff
let's say-
game.
I'm
Let's say in the
telling
next
you,
10 years we don't win the Super Bowl.
A matchup against the Rams could literally like be the deciding factor about
Yes,
the trade.
fair.
If we played them in the first round and we lose, they won the trade.
Facts.
If we beat them, I think we're for sure at least even in the
I
trade.
see
We're
the
not-
Rams
we're
as winning.
already- I feel like
But
we're
if you're
already
talking about
even.
today, here and now, I say the Rams won that trade.
Hey, let me ask you guys a question. Are we a better team today with Matthew Stafford or Jared Goff?
I mean,
I mean, we have more to, around him.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie to you, Stafford, man.
Yeah, that's not a fair question.
He is a man,
because
bro.
We wouldn't have had all
Hey,
those
Stafford
people
was
around
just
him.
getting hated on, man. He didn't get enough around him.
Yeah, Stafford.
Like you fire a coach
He's over there
that
swinging
freaking took him
Yeah.
to the playoffs 3 out of 4 years.
There-
Like what are you
There's
thinking?
definitely some passes like, man, like when you're watching the game, like Stafford could have hit that one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
Hey, bro, the Rams this year, guys, less talent.
But-
guys were injured. Stafford was getting it done.
But I think Goff is
Stafford
the more
gets it done.
cerebral quarterback. I think he's the smarter one. I mean, I'm
I don't
not
know
saying
about all
that
that.
the
I don't know.
Oh,
Stafford
for
is,
sure, bro.
But like, there's some passes I was like, man, we needed that gunslinger at
Yeah.
that one. You know what I mean? Like, especially those deep routes. You know,
You said Goff is
Jamo.
more cerebral?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I think
I don't.
so.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
Stafford-
I think he's
he's-
safer.
Let's get AJ's opinion on this, and then we keep getting this roll because believe it or not, time is flying. Go ahead, AJ.
No, I don't think. Yeah, the Rams won, and I think I'm fine with how it ended too. We do have to win the division. I don't necessarily think that if we don't win the Super Bowl, we lose. But I think we got what we wanted out of that trade.
Yeah, I definitely think it's right there down the middle, man. I think
Hey,
we both. For
who,
sure.
who did we pick up with the Rams picks?
That's what I just said.
Gibbs.
We got Gibbs, Laporta, Jamison Williams,
Uh huh.
and Ifeanyi, the safety that's been balling. right now for
The
us
Brian
lately.
Branch. I mean, we got some great players. you know,
The list is Jared Goff, Afante. I can't say
Yeah.
his name, man.
Yeah.
Gibson Williams.
As you guys can see me, I'm saying it
John
for
Pascal,
too, but
Jameer
it's not his
Gibbs,
name.
Sam Laporta and Broderick Martin.
Broderick Martin. I mean, dude, when you talk about player-wise, we for sure got some nice players out of the deal.
Yeah,
all right?
for sure.
All right. Munir Hadi just said, did he say cream rise to the top? Pause. I don't know
yeah.
who said that. I want to see Tampa. I
I
don't want to
did.
see Seattle.
Let's do a pause.
For sure.
Cream rise to
I would
the
love to
top?
see Tampa, but Tampa would have to lose the division, which means somebody from that division would have to rise to the
Yeah.
top, which I don't see anyone else winning that division right now, but I mean, it's still 3 weeks left. We'll see what happens. Then they play Jacksonville this week, Tampa, so they might lose. All right, with Stafford, no question. Munir said that. And then Munir Ghazali. Now we got Munir Ghazali chiming in and said Cleveland or Chicago defense. So Cleveland's playing against Houston. Chicago's playing against Arizona. Who are you guys
Oh,
starting
those are
this
some,
week?
you got some good options.
Yeah.
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Yeah, Cleveland, because they're good regardless. Yeah,
Cleveland.
Yeah, you got to go with the defense. Obviously, that's like
yeah,
top,
Lights-
bottom, loaded, all right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then my last bonus question. This is a bonus question, okay?
All right, I love it.
It's the time.
There you go, man.
I need the air horn, man. All right.
There you go.
I've been,
On the ones and twos.
I've been looking for.
Okay, maybe.
I've been looking forward to this question for 15 weeks.
Oh boy, here we go.
Ziad and Tony. So now I'm joking. Is this the most important regular season game for the Detroit Lions in 30 years today?
Yes. Yeah.
Is this the most important regular season game for the Detroit Lions in the last 30 years? Ziad Elhady, you already said your answer.
Yeah. I
Explain
think
why.
so. Yeah. It's. We're going against the Vikings, right? And then we're going to go against them, the week after, and then we have a tough team in between, the Cowboys, the hottest team probably in America right now. You have to win this game. We've seen it too many times. The SOL moments, where we had to win one game out of 3, and our season's ended on a field goal by Justin Tucker for like 70,000 yards. It's.
Or
We don't want to be in that position anymore. Just win it now and be done with it,
AJ?
do you remember?
I got this knot in my stomach. All these years of being a Lions fan, it's just I'm at the point where I don't want to talk about the Lions. I just want to watch it. I don't want to overanalyze and say we have to win one. I just want to watch them play. It's like a lot of anxiety, which sounds stupid. My wife doesn't understand it. She thinks I'm insane. But this is a lot for me. This is huge. Since I was like 3 years old, pretending to be Barry Sanders with a balled up sock in my cousin's house in the living room.
Wow.
Around,
Yeah.
You know?
We got the shirts printed already. Come on, man. Let's just win the
Dude,
North
and
already.
I don't like seeing Meyer put those shirts out saying that we're division champs.
Did they?
Yeah, it's out there.
No way.
Yeah, it's out there. That's bold.
It's
Somebody's getting
It's
fired.
from a couple
I
weeks
just-
ago.
Somebody's gonna get
Yeah,
fired.
someone's getting fired, man.
I'm out of my fantasy leagues. I just want to watch the Lions.
Yeah.
It.
Tony.
After the Boom Phillies, I'm done talking fantasy.
Tony, last time the Lions were in a big game like this, you're in college?
No, man. Dude, dating me back way too far.
30 years
So,
ago.
30 years. Stop, bro.
Wait, that's
Stop.
making it
30
young.
years is
30
what?
years ago?
93?
That's what.
Yeah,
Did you
Right?
graduate?
that was the last time we won.
Bro. So
Teams were in black and white.
as far
93,
as listen, 93 was when Barry Sanders, he didn't retire in 93.
No,
Right. So I mean, we had, of
99,
course, we had some
99.
big gains. You know, this ain't the biggest game.
Regular season game.
We're talking about regular season. The Green Bay game in the last game, you know, where he ends up throwing it to a wide open. Favre throws it to what's his name?
Sterling Sharp.
Sterling Sharp
know you
in the corner. That was huge. That changed. We were ascending, and it dropped it back down. Another one was when Detroit had a chance to win a division title. Matthew Stafford against boom, ascending. We drop back down. This is another pivotal moment where can we ascend past that breaking point? I think we can. Lions, King of the North.
King of
the North.
North.
King of the North.
Moti, biggest game in Lions history the last 30 years.
Oh, for sure. You know what I'm saying? But I actually think, you know, that they're going to pull it out today, honestly. Like, we, you know, I've been talking with guys all week, and, you know, I've been telling them just relax. You know what I'm saying? This is our moment right now. We're going to take care of business. You know.
Are you talking about your kids or are you talking about the players?
Oh, we're talking about the Lions?
He's
I'm just playing. But, yeah, I'm talking about the Lions. You know, but like I said, you know, guys are getting healthy. You know what I'm saying, just in time for the playoffs. And, you know, I really think they're going to win today.
all right.
Huh?
Hey, let's not forget last
Come on.
year, our last game against Rodgers. That was a huge pivotal moment, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it wasn't the biggest
Even though-
game.
even though-
It was. It felt good sending him home though.
Even though we weren't making
Yes.
the playoffs, that was massive to me.
Guys, I was talking to Ibrahim yesterday, your brother, cousin Ibrahim, all right? And I was,
Shout out-
you know,
shout out to
messaging
Ibrahim.
him, shout out to Abe, you know, and you know, he was like, man, I don't know. And I
He's a
told him,
black
I was like,
cat, bro.
we are, I told Ibrahim, we are licking our chops right now because we know what's in front of us. I was watching interviews with Aiden Hutchinson, and he was just basically saying, you know, like he was mentioning, which I was very surprised. He said that he didn't win a Big Ten title in Michigan, and I was like, what the heck? But he was like that this could be the first time that he's won, you know, that for his state, for
They
where he's
didn't win a
playing.
Big Ten title?
He said that. Aiden Hutchinson, that he didn't win a
Yeah,
Big
they
Ten
won the
title.
last three.
3. Yeah, man.
So he said he didn't.
No.
win a Big Ten title.
So that's another thing. I was listening to the radio, and they were talking about how, you know, who's your favorite Lion? They said there was a caller that said Aiden Hutchinson. He came to Michigan, brought him back to glory, and now he's at the Lions and he's bringing them back to glory.
Well, what he meant,
I mean, I like Hutchinson, but let's pump the brakes.
What?
He's not bringing us to glory. He's
My man, they
He's
haven't
not-
won a division in
he's not-
whatever.
he's not-
Winning a division
he's
is
not
glory
winning it.
right now.
He's I'm a huge Hutchinson fan, but he's not TJ Watt. He's not like the face right now, at least.
Not yet.
But I mean, I see
he
sometimes
is.
he over pursues these, you know, like these run. He too much pass commits.
Yeah.
No, I was saying at Michigan, our goals is to win the national championship. If we
For
don't,
sure.
it's a bust.
Yeah. I'm just wondering right now because I mean this is his third year.
Bro, he
You
won
guys
it.
won the last 3
He
or
won it.
2?
He won it. 3.
No, it's 2.
It's his second year.
Yeah, he's second year.
Bro, I'm telling you. He
You
won
okay?
one at
Yeah, I
Michigan.
think he won one. All right. So,
Yeah.
anyways, going back to what I was trying to say. All right, because this was I have a speech ready, Tony. Okay.
Well, here we
So
go.
let me just quickly I'm trying to wrap this up in like in a minute and 30 because I'm trying to motivate the crowd, motivate the audience, and I'm trying to make this. So, Detroit Lions. There was a stat that came out that the homicide rate has been no lower last 60 years. And no coincidence, 60 years ago, we won the division, okay? The Detroit Lions started this little run, winning their first game ever against Minnesota at home, and we were going crazy. What better feeling would it be to win the division in Minnesota, the same team, and sending a message to the Vikings? By the way, the team that has won the division, I think, the last 2 years, okay? There's a lot going on in the world right now. Obviously, we wake up every single day. We see what's going on in Palestine, and it's changing our views on life and everything else. We wake up every day, and we're dealing with the Detroit Pistons team, which is the worst Detroit Pistons team or Detroit basketball team in NBA history. Detroit Lions have the opportunity today to do something I've never witnessed in my lifetime, guys. never witnessed in my lifetime. That is a division championship. Tony, inshallah, this happens. We have to win the division. This is our biggest game ever in my lifetime, regular season game. We got to go into Minnesota and take care of business for the exact reasons why Ziad said we do not want to deal with Dallas next week, and also do not want to wait to that last week, because you know how the anxiety is going to be for Lions fans. So go Detroit Lions. We definitely got to win this game. I do think it's our biggest game in a very long time, if not ever in the last 30 years. So that's all I got to say. So shout out to the Detroit Lions. I hope that got you motivated and going, Tony. What are your thoughts right now?
I've seen it before. It's your lifetime. You haven't seen it. I've seen it with Barry Sanders.
Never seen it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
need
When you get a little bit of white
That's
hair,
crazy.
you know, you see things.
That's
and
true.
That was it.
That's very
you
true.
notice the people who saw it.
Yeah, that's very true. I think has it been 30 years? 93?
93.
Since they last won it?
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have won our division more recent than we have.
Wow.
1998,
When we were the Central.
2000. When was it?
When Seattle was an AFC team. You guys knew that?
I didn't.
Yeah.
I don't know why I've never.
They were the
done it.
AFC West.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, listen, we're going to go ahead and give a shout out to our next sponsor. And then we're going to have to fly through these games, guys, because I know we've been having some great conversations. But believe it or not, it's already 12:30. So, Yusuf, go ahead and give a shout out.
Everybody, the only person on the panel that has to worry about his fantasy, what's it called? Is Moti.
Yeah. Can we give a shout out
Everybody
to Juice
else chilling.
Box? Everybody else is chilling. I'm not going to lie, all four of us.
Pretty liberating, actually.
Go ahead, Yusuf, Juice Box.
All right, Yusuf, I want you to envision this with me, okay? Imagine you just had a long day at work, and all you want is a nice, cool, refreshing drink to top it all off. Do you know where you stop by at, Yusuf?
It's got to be Juice Box.
It's definitely Juice Box. If you're looking for a place with the best smoothies, milkshakes, ice cream, cereal bars, and slushies, then Juice Box is your one-stop shop. You can try things like their Biscoff or Nutella shakes, crepes, watermelon blast, strawberry burst, or mango smoothies. And if you're looking for a place to hang out, they have a comfortable outdoor patio/courtyard area that you and your friends can enjoy while trying those delicious drinks. So be sure to stop by Juice Box. They have a Hamtramck location right there on Joseph Campo, with more locations coming soon. You'll be sure to leave there with a big smile on your face. You'll also be able to order your drinks from the new Juice Box app, which will also be coming soon. It will be downloadable on all of your smartphone devices.
You know, Tony's over here, keep mentioning that, man. Why you
Yo,
making
this is
weird?
going to be extremely
yeah,
awkward.
I'm
I know
ready.
you're not going to be in because obviously you didn't win anything this year.
How are you in it? You never get in the playoffs.
That's not,
You're right
that's
there
not
with
true.
me.
See,
You know,
this is
the
all
problem-
fake news. This is all fake news.
Let me tell you guys something. Tony he acts like he's like this hip guy or whatever. He's that old guy at the club that has no business being there, man.
First of all,
you doing, man?
you'll never see me at a club. First of all,
know why? 'Cause they
you're
don't
making
allow-
these false
Second of
claims,
all, I'll
man.
never see you in the
this
playoffs
guy,
either.
This guy,
You
hey,
never
that's
see-
not true. I won a championship in AZFL.
Hey, you never seen him in the club because they don't allow hats. And Tony always has to rock on.
AZFL, bro. I won a championship at AZFL.
I'll give him that. That was like 70 years ago. I won it. Tony's won it.
Yeah.
Moti has won it. That's it.
Yeah,
Oh, the last?
I didn't win it. I was there for
won
like
it
3 years.
Who won it last? I think it was Moti, I believe it
Yeah,
was.
it was.
Yeah, it was Moti. Yeah.
Let me just read
Was
through
it,
his comments.
AG won it as
15-year
well.
reigning champ.
Listen, Munir Hadi said those shirts will go to Africa and Yemen if they don't win the
Oh,
division.
please, man.
Yes.
Please, man.
Fahmy played with a leather helmet. Munir
There it
Hadi
is.
said
There it
that.
is. There it is.
Who? Munir?
Yes.
Munir taking shots at me now?
Listen,
man.
we got a comment that said,
They're low blows, but they're shots.
I think Kayvon
Wow.
Thibodeau and Trayvon Walker is better than Aiden Hutchinson. Somebody commented that.
Hell no.
All right. Yes.
Hell no.
That's Muhammad.
No,
Just
no,
go ahead
it's
and put his
not.
name on
It
it.
says
It's anonymous.
Yeah, it's not.
Ahmed Hadi said, yes, they send the incorrect shirts to Africa. I saw someone wearing a Buffalo Bills 4-time Super Bowl
They
champ
don't
shirts.
keep printing the shirts. Why would they say 4-time championships? They didn't win it once.
That's funny. When was the last time a Detroit team won a playoff game? Was it like 94 or something? Or 95, I think?
It was 91.
Yeah, 91 against
91.
Dallas.
Yes, and then we got blown out by the Redskins after
Yeah.
that, and then they won the Super Bowl.
Oh, when the city of Detroit team won the playoffs. Yeah, that's
Oh,
another-
that one?
Like 8 years, 7 years?
The
Who
Pistons.
is that? Salt?
No, it wasn't even the Pistons.
I think, no.
it was the Tigers because the Pistons got swept.
Oh,
Bro.
Tigers,
Yeah.
Tigers.
Yeah,
Really? Not
Was
the
it
Pistons?
Tigers?
I think we took one
Nope.
in Boston.
No,
No,
we lost
we got
to Boston,
swept.
bro.
Oh, for real?
No, we
Yeah.
got swept by Baltimore. You remember when we played Baltimore? That was the last time we made the playoffs. It was when it was like the final year of our pitchers. It was the first year of Brad Ausmus. And it was the final year when we had a roster and we played Baltimore.
Leland?
Leland was like he was like a,
Oh,
what do they call it?
special
like
advisor.
Lions,
So-
you guys hear this? I
It's
mean, come on,
crazy.
guys.
It's
Let's-
crazy.
do it for the city, man.
Yeah,
man,
man.
you'll be a legend. We'll change Stafford Field to whoever you want.
And Manita said I won the first AZFL stop. I don't remember Manita in the AZFL.
He did not.
No, no,
he
he
wasn't
wasn't.
it.
He wasn't.
He wasn't the first winner.
No.
Okay.
I'll look at it. I could, yeah, I could have sworn it was me, AG, Moti, and this one.
This one.
Yes. So with that said, Detroit Lions update. I know I kind of went on a quick speech, but I guess what's the keys to victory today? What y'all think we need to do to win the game? Moti, I'll start off with you, Coach.
To be honest with you, run the ball. In my opinion, I think if we run the ball, that gives less pressure for Golf to make not to make mistakes. Honestly, I want him to play mistake-free football, and we could work the play action from there. And honestly, look, put a lot of pressure on Mullins, man. Make Mullins make a quick decision, and try to create some turnovers, man. Just keep putting pressure. We talked about this during the season. I think Aaron Glenn. I think that's what he lacked, is he only rushed 4, and I feel like he should have, mixed in some blitzes. You know what I'm saying?
And he did a great job against Denver.
Absolutely,
And I don't know what was holding him back from doing this all year.
You know what it was? I'll tell you exactly what happened. AG is not the problem. Those short fields were a problem. Those turnovers, but that Golf was, like when he was having like 3 a game, and you have a short field. That's not right. You know what I'm saying?
And believe it or not, our defense was playing a lot better
Yeah,
like this
they
last
were.
few weeks. And
Yeah.
then Golf turnovers definitely made it worse
heard.
than what it was.
I mean, it's not a surprise. Don't turn it over and you win games.
Yeah, I feel like in the middle of the season, though, we were being too lackadaisical on defense.
Right.
But like the last month, our defense has actually been playing pretty decent.
Right.
It has been the turnovers that's been messing with us. But as you can see, a clean game. You see what we did to Denver. And I mean, if that team shows up, we're winning this game.
That's a complete team right
Yeah.
there last week.
Yeah, and obviously it's not going to be that easy against Minnesota on the road, but I think we're a touchdown team better than them. I mean, I see us winning like 27-24. But like Moti said, like Nick Mullins, I think they're making a mistake, man. I think Josh Dobbs would have gave us more problems than
Yeah,
Nick Mullins.
for sure.
Because he's mobile and he can move around. He can extend the play. Nick Mullins, once his reads are off and, if we could apply pressure, the play is over. You know what I'm saying? And so I agree with Moti. Like I said, I got a 27-24 kind of scoreboard. Tony.
I mean, we got a direct line to Coach Campbell. So if he's watching the show, maybe he can call in.
Yeah, we'd love to hear that.
and giving us, like the speech that he gave, the team. So we'd love that. I mean, listen, man, at the end of the day, I think we're much better than the Vikings. I think we are going to blow them out.
Really?
Yeah, because we are.
Their offense is not bad, though. Tony.
Listen, it's not about as long as we talked about this at the beginning of the year. As long as we knew Golf probably wasn't going to protect the ball like he did last year, but bro, they were just giving teams games. And yeah, our defense was struggling, but we're getting healthy at the right time. I like our chances.
CJ Gardner-Johnson's not playing this week,
He's
right?
not playing.
He doesn't need
He
to
might
play.
play. He might play next week,
Yeah.
and then Houston might be back for the playoffs.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
And McNeil, by the
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
We need both of those guys.
Yep.
Ziad, what's the game plan for the Lions today? And what's the final score?
Here's what's gonna happen. I mean, we talked about this before the show. Ben Johnson. This is a revenge game for him. Brian Flores fired Ben Johnson.
That's crazy.
He's gonna go ham. He's gonna do double reverses, triple reverses. He's gonna do that old Tecmo play that Fahmy knows what I'm talking about. 'Cause he's old as dirt with me. You know what I mean? Where they the
Yeah,
reverse
yeah,
and
you
then
gotta
pitch it back
go.
to the quarterback and then he's gonna throw. Man, that was the Philly special before the Philly special.
True.
They're gonna shut them up. I see a 31-10 game.
Wow.
I like it.
I hope that's the case.
I'm
I don't know
telling you
why
guys.
I see us running for a first down to clinch
Just
the
don't
game.
turn it
and
over.
then we're going crazy on the sidelines after like Montgomery gets a big
Campbell
first
likes
down.
to gamble too much. You're right. That's too much.
Dan Gamble.
That's I'm telling you. Hey, that's what I want to bring up to you guys.
I love it.
Dan Glander, or whatever. The guy, you guys had that comment on your show. Is that maybe Campbell? And then he stopped commenting because he's coaching the Lions.
Yeah.
That's probably
Yeah,
it.
we haven't seen him since.
I'm telling you.
It's a coincidence.
Right?
We figured out who Cyan Falcon Punch.
Right.
Another one. I swear we never knew
I'm
him
telling
like
you guys.
years.
No, but seriously, there's nothing wrong with punting. You're the better team. Act like it. You just do your thing, and and it just overpowered
Yeah, but
them.
part of our identity is, you know, like the
Nah.
aggressiveness, man. I mean, listen, I'm not saying go for it. I'm pretty sure if they were confident in their kicker, they'd probably kick more field goals than what, you know, they've done. But, bro, you got to play to the strength of your team. At the end of the day, I think we still might have the best fourth down conversion
We're
in
up
the
there.
NFL. Philly? Okay, with that 1 yard.
Yeah.
That tush push, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brotherly
Hey,
shove.
hey, going off topic right quick. It just has been confirmed to me that
Munir,
Munir Hadi did win.
yes, he sent it. He sent it to everybody. Yeah, I was gonna clarify it.
He did?
Relax.
Yeah,
he did one year.
Yeah, I'm gonna quote. He
Oh.
sent me a quote.
Oh, shoot. Here we go.
I hit it and quit it.
Oh, that's a great way to put
Teammate
it.
Pop-Off's son, 2010.
He was a big Steve Smith fan.
Hey,
Wow.
AJ, what are your thoughts? Game plan for the Lions today, and how do they win the game? Inshallah.
Inshallah, I'll be quick. Goff needs to, if he's going to stay in the pocket for more than 3 seconds, he has to move accordingly. He stands still too long, and he's been making mistakes because of it.
He's got to act accordingly, too.
That's what I'm. See, that's the first good thing you said
man.
in the 80 years of your life, man.
He does, man. I mean, they really do. I mean, that's what it comes down to.
That's right.
Jared Goff or Jordan Love this week? Fantasy is the question. Jared Goff, Minnesota. Jordan Love, Carolina. At Carolina, which
Goff is about to go off.
Hey,
Start him.
Goff loves the dome.
That's right.
Facts.
That's right.
It's Moti's line right there.
That's right. That's right.
All right, well, we're actually not going to break down games, believe it or not, because it's already 12:40. Good luck to all the teams. If you have questions, ask us. We're going to go straight to Boom Phillies, and then we're going to go talk about what are we looking forward to the most, because like I said, it's already 12:41. Actually, you know what? We do run at least 3 ads each show, so let's run our final ad of today, Yusuf, and then get y'all Boom Phillies ready. That gives y'all some time. I don't know if y'all have it on your phones, and then we're going to keep it rolling. So shout out to Yusuf. We're going to give a shout out to Qahwah House, all right? Let's get that ad going.
I'm going to be fighting Tony while this ad is going. Just let you guys know.
So, you know, y'all can watch that in the background. So shout out to Qahwah House.
You know, if you're ever in need of some coffee, then you have to stop by the best place in the country. You know what that is, Yusuf?
Yeah, man, it's gotta be the Qahwah House.
It's definitely the Qahwah House. It's the first Yemeni coffee shop of its kind. You can stop by Qahwah House to try their famous Yemeni lattes, Adani shahis, mafawad, and jubani coffees. You can also stop by to try their delicious pastries, such as the Yemeni favorite sabaya, everything mini bites, and they even serve sambusas. They have locations in Michigan, New Jersey, New York, and Illinois, with more locations coming to a state near you. So no matter where you're at in the country, be sure to stop by Qahwah House and get a glimpse of what the Yemeni culture is all about. Also, don't forget to download the new Qahwah House app. You can now order your coffee and go, skipping the line entirely. It's like having your own personal barista.
Yeah.
Who's picking kickers for Boom Phillies?
Yeah. We changed the game up with the kicker one.
Yeah.
Tony shows up. You got any Boom Phillies?
All right, here we go. Boom Phillies. I'm going to read off the people who have sent theirs already, which is only me and AB so far in the group, and then we'll keep it rolling. So for me, I had Lucas Haversack, the kicker. All right, and then I also had Deontay Johnson, who did not boom, and Buffalo's defense, and James Cook. But I also have Devin Singletary, Trey McBride, Isaiah Likely, Evan Ingram, Derrick Henry, J-Mo. And then I also have Wendell Robinson and Darius Slayton for the Giants. So, you know, the projections are low. I'm hoping to hit 1, maybe 2 out of those, you know, Giants players. But those are my Boom Phillies. Shout out to A.B. Abraham. He has Garrett Wilson, Michael Pittman, which does not count because he's out. So really he has Wilson and Njoku, Addison, Rashad White, Tyreek Hill, C.D. Lamb, Antonio Gibson. He also had James Cook yesterday. So that's AB's. Ratonia and Jose have not sent theirs yet. So we'll go from left to right now. AJ, who's your Boom Phillies? I have to write them down because, like I said, I mean, I guess you guys want me to read off the percentages right quick. We are currently at, you know, I'm in first with 31.6. The guests are in second, 31.5. Jose is in third, 25.5. In fourth is AB, 24.6. Moti, 23.6. Tony, 21.2. And then Ratonia, 20.5. So Tony's not in the end, but we'll see how it goes.
Right.
He already did McBride, and likely because he didn't want none of y'all to double down on it. Tony,
Yeah, they can.
They can, but you would have not been able to if they did.
Oh,
Good one.
I didn't know that.
AJ.
Likely was on. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Jerome Ford,
Okay.
And Dontavian Wicks. I
like him,
Green
man.
Bay needs receivers right now, and I think he has like 3 points. Is what he's projected for right now. Something like
Really?
that. Wicks is projected very low.
Hold on, let me tell you right now because I'm not gonna lie.
You
to
need
you.
7.5.
Really?
So
He's at some.
No,
Yeah.
he needs 7.5.
Oh, he's projected. What are you talking about? He's projected 10.24 in
Oh,
our
word?
league. Yeah, he pooped out.
Oh,
Do you
man.
still want him?
he must have been cranked up.
Yeah.
Go for it, AJ.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Yeah, 6 years favors the bold. There you go.
All right.
And also as far as tight ends, Mo Alley Cox, Jake Ferguson.
Wow.
Okay, so he's going for a tight end. He's going with Cox.
Go ahead and say
Family,
pause.
Yeah.
Family show, man.
Pause. Family.
It's just-
saying.
Is it
Yeah.
just?
What he's
Is it
doing.
us? Are we making this like PG-13 now? I mean,
know-
because you guys are normally a family
I
show.
told you.
Yeah, no,
It's always
dude, he picked the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. I'm just
I mean,
repeating.
I'm not
Wow,
here
even the
saying,
tight
you know,
end
I'm
part,
not saying like
man.
Dick Butt Kiss. So it's just
That was my dad's favorite football player. Just for the name.
Hey, by the way, I'm sorry. You said Mo Alley, and who's the last one?
Jake Ferguson.
Jake Ferguson. All
We
right.
have to air it out the
No relation
Miami
to
game.
Turd Ferguson.
Ziad, who you got?
I got what's the guy's name? Josh Downs
Okay, that's a good one.
for the Colts. So, there's no Pittman right now.
Yep.
Rashid Rice.
Okay.
I think he's and I said Swift already, right? Because I'm the
Yeah.
whole Swifty thing. I wouldn't be surprised if Aaron Jones
Aaron Jones.
against the Panthers.
All right.
I mean, it might be one of those games where it just it just takes over. That they don't need to do anything anymore, and he might take over.
There you go. They have an 8-pack special. The guests do. Ratonia Ringers has Gibbs, Laporta, and Mostert. And so shout out to Ratonia. Then he said, "Let's effing go Lions. Let's go get what is ours." All right. So that's what
right.
he also said. And then Tony, what you got for us?
Guys, nobody's been hotter. I keep telling you
Neither
guys to
relate.
tune in.
We got Nader Super Duper League calling.
All
by the way.
right.
Perfect
So the question is, I've been at 89.2% of Boom Phillies hit. Yesterday,
Philadelphia or Washington defense.
hold on, Nader. Hold on 1 second. I went
Philly.
2 for 2 yesterday, and when I picked T. Higgins and I picked George Pickens, so that's 100%. And I'm going today. I am going with Isaiah Likely and McBride.
That's it.
That's it.
Wow.
4-pack special.
All right, we got another
100%.
football. Let's answer this right quick, Moti. Nader, I go Philadelphia.
Philadelphia defense. What else?
Who
What else do you
was
need?
that? What's the question?
I mean, Nader,
Philadelphia.
Are you calling
I'm calling the experts.
Who?
The odds media.
fantasy guys.
Yeah.
Who's
The
that?
fantasy guy.
Who's that?
Ask Gum
Justice Hill
or Campbell
or Herbert.
or Billy Booker.
Shh, can you pick up Zamir
Khalil
White?
Herbert.
Herbert.
He said, no. Hold on.
Whoa.
Is Khalil Herbert or who?
Yeah, Khalil Herbert or Justice Hill.
Oh.
He's the main guy right now.
Whoa.
But
He's in the
I think-
playoffs?
Yeah.
I'll probably go Herbert.
Goofy or Rick Mahomes?
Can you pick up Zamir White if he's still available? At least you're gonna get a.
Is Zamir Weiss still available? No.
Okay.
Well, I don't know.
Well,
Yeah,
I,
we're
mean,
not-
I guess we
yeah.
gotta answer that question, Moti. Herbert or Hill?
Herbert. But
Washington
Nader,
is-
Nader play Washington.
Parker,
Play Washington.
Wait,
I'm gonna go Herbert
Parker Washington is also available
for flex.
for flex, right?
Yes, I'll
Yes.
start Parker Washington.
He'll start Parker Washington.
I would. I like him against Tampa Bay
Yeah.
this week because Zay Jones is out too, right?
Yeah. Zay Jones is out.
Yeah. So I'll start Parker Washington for sure. As a matter of fact, man, let me see his projections right quick. Or you know what? I gotta include him. But yeah, that is Nader because we had another caller.
Yes, that's it.
All right.
Thank you.
Good luck, sir.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, Moti, you can go ahead and do your Play Dudes Prime Time because we might have a speech coming from Coach Jose the Don Campbell. But Moti.
All right, I got Kenneth Gainwell, Wendell Robinson, MVS from Kansas City, Trey Tucker from the Raiders, Joshua Palmer I had yesterday, Khalil Shakir yesterday, George Pickens, Tyler Boyd, Devontae Parker, Jerry Jeudy, Odell Beckham, and Juwan Jenkins. But if he's not playing, I'm going Ronnie Bell.
And Moti does Play Dudes Primetime, only does primetime games, but obviously there's a whole slate of primetime games from yesterday till today till tomorrow. So that's why he has, I think, like 12 of them as well. I don't know if I should boom Philly Parker Washington. I'm going to wait and see how my 1 o'clock games do and then go from there because it's a 4 o'clock game.
I'm going 4 for 4 this week.
So shout out to Tony. Oh, let me call him. I'm sorry. Let me call I feel like he probably was tuning in and You know, he had to,
Please leave your message.
Oh, man. We may have
Leave a
missed out.
message.
Gamble.
We might have missed out on a speech, guys.
No, man, impossible.
We might have
Please
missed out.
leave your message.
Yeah, we might have missed out on the speech, guys. The speech that we needed
No.
right before the game.
Oh, that's Dan Campbell?
Jose the Don Campbell.
Oh, man.
Yeah. With that said, what are y'all looking forward to the most? Let's close out this show, man. It's been fun, man. Appreciate you guys, the Hadis, as always. You know, we had the
Thank you
Hadis
very much.
tuning in. It was a great time. It was fun.
It's a pleasure for us to be here. Listen to us, Act According Podcast with Bash and Z. We're on the Twitter, formerly known as, we're on the X, formerly known as Twitter. You have to say that, apparently.
Yeah.
Check us out. We're big fans of Oz Media, of course, OZ Media. We're looking forward to, like, this is crazy with Christmas football. This is like the NBA kind of thing.
Yeah,
they're probably pissed off.
Oh,
but,
they are.
I mean, but
Big brother, little brother.
yeah, this is so many primetime games. But I'm gonna die on this hill. I think there should be no more Thursday games, and if that includes Thanksgiving, so be it. I think there's a lot of injuries because of that.
Yeah,
So,
it's
but
craziness. It's crazy.
I do like these primetime games. I'm looking forward to it. You know, we're Muslim. We don't do anything for Christmas, so this is our Chinese food kind of thing.
Yeah.
So there we go.
There you go. AJ, what are you looking forward to, man?
Lions today.
There you go. Tony, what you looking forward to today?
I'm looking forward to a championship,
Jose.
getting into the finals for my fantasy league and running it back.
Call
And
from
The Don.
Coach.
Good afternoon, boys. Who's hungry?
We're all
I'm hungry.
I'm gonna tell you what's on the menu. We got the main dish is Viking soup, and your boys have been frying since yesterday. Now I just want to say I'm a big fan of Coney hosting the show. I want to know when's the next time that's gonna happen.
We don't know.
Yeah, we don't
It's
know.
a questionable situation.
Questionable, just like his fantasy season. Now here's another thing. I wanted to get down and talk about the boys and how proud I am how the Lions are in a position to take the North. And after today, Kings in the North, boys. We're going to take over. We're going to bring it home. I just need y'all to do me one thing, though.
What's that?
Tell Tony to fight me.
Oh boy, I got to get in the gym, coach.
Yeah, we're looking at a picture of him, man. This guy, he's got a young face and he's swole, man.
Mashallah, man.
Mashallah.
All natural.
All natural, huh?
I eat a lot of steaks from Saudi Arabia, so you know it keeps me going.
He's got the opposite of a farmer's tan. His forearms are whiter than his face. What's going on over there?
Coach,
Well, boys, I just wanted to let you guys know that, I'm outside of Masjid al-Azali right now, so I'm going to do me a prayer for me and the boys.
good luck, sir.
Solid.
Pray for
We're going to do
Palestine.
something that has never been done since Fahmy was in high school. Win the NFC North.
Yes.
That's right.
Let's get it.
All right, coach. Thank you.
Appreciate you, Coach.
I love you guys. Love the show.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Shout out to Coach Jose.
You know, it's weird that we've never had Jose and Dan Campbell in the same room together. Just
I
saying.
know.
Go
I know.
Go ahead.
So shout out to Jose. We appreciate him. What do
We
you
do.
look forward to the most, Tony? Is the division win, inshallah?
Yes, inshallah, man. That's gonna happen today. I think you guys are, like worried. Yusuf, I know every time
I feel the win. Man.
he's a little nervous, but it's all good.
You know, we started from Kansas City week 1, guys. We had a vision. We're here. We're at that
Yeah,
point,
For
Moti.
Sure. Yeah. Unlike you guys, I'm in the semifinal
True.
of 2 of my leagues, and I'm looking for a victory. Hopefully, next week we'll be talking about a championship matchups. But the Lions, like I told you guys earlier, don't worry about it, guys. Relax, enjoy your Sunday. Most people got tomorrow off. We're gonna celebrate tonight.
All right, let's get it. Go Lions.
Hey,
thank you.
somebody needs to check on our cousin Salt. The guy has went
Yeah, he has been.
AWOL since
He's been. ruined.
the Eagles started losing.
My man started posting MB stats.
Bro, hey, yo, we went from Red October, the Phillies. I mean, like with the Phillies, the Eagles, and hey, the Sixers are coming up. They lost. He stopped talking about them. Then he started, quickly posting Jalen Carter. Now he's posting Embiid.
Yeah,
If anybody's a jinx, I hope it's not him.
he is though. You should have seen how they were messaging during the Super Bowl of the Eagles game when they were winning. They blew it, and his brother was just going off on him, calling him.
Yeah, but he's
Yeah.
seen the Super Bowl, so
yeah.
and he's had a success and everything. It's good for him.
Embiid stats.
I hear you, man.
In the middle of football season.
Right.
Good luck, everybody. We hope that you win your games. We hope that you will help whoever it is that we helped. Inshallah, y'all get the victories.
Inshallah.
We'll see you all next week, Sunday, same time. Peace. And again, go Lions,
Go Lions.